Hey guys, Greg Alexander. Today's video is on how do you know when the pre-spawn has arrived. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of the layout of the attached video. I have some on the water footage here, catching some pretty nice fish in this video. I went out, so let's first preface that it is the end of February. The water temperature is about 49 degrees. Been pretty steady about 49 degrees. Not quite what you would consider to be pre-spawn temperatures yet, but the fish are starting to go pre-spawn. I'm gonna explain why. Well, first what I did, I went out and I checked a lot of wintertime spots, places where they would be in the wintertime. Deeper areas, clearer water, drop-offs with bottom cover type stuff. And I fished around and I had my live scope on, and I'm just not even seeing much life, where there would be a lot of crappie swimming around, a lot of mud shad, other bigger fish swimming around, but I'm just not even seeing much life on these types of spots. So I fished them anyhow, didn't catch anything. And I thought, man, have these fish transitioned already? So I started looking for what I would consider transition areas that are moving out and away from these areas, more towards a main lake or main river type area. And sure enough, they were there. So here's the attached video, and I'll add some comments at the end. Popped meat. Nice one. So what you see me doing here is I had worked down this little bulkhead edge, and on my sonar and on my live site, I saw a lot of fish activity on the drop off just to the outside of me. So I turned the boat around, dug in my rod locker, and I thought, well, I'm either going to get a crankbait or a rattle trap. So I thought, well, I'm going to get a rattle trap, pull a rattle trap out. Very first cast, back where I saw the fish activity, caught this nice fish. So what's the key to know that you are out of winter pattern and in the pre-spawn pattern? Well, the key to know is the fish start chasing. When the fish start chasing, you know you're in pre-spawn. You know these fish are coming out of their area of maximum comfort in the wintertime to areas where now they're again focusing on maximum feeding. So you don't have to just bump them in the head with a shaky head or a jig and spoon or a silver buddy or something like that. Now you can actually cast and wind to them, and they will literally start chasing your bait. So you know when they start chasing stuff, you are now entering the pre-spawn. Doesn't mean that a cold front can't come along and knock them back for a little while, but you have entered the pre-spawn.
Another hammer. That's a beautiful fish. Look at this fish. That is a stinking leopard of a fish there. About 3 1/4, 3.5 pounds maybe. Nice fish. Oh, look at them. Every last one of these fish today have got black spots on them. I don't know what, you hear all kinds of reasons why, but I don't know why they have those spots. Freaking another hammer there. That's about 4 1/2, 4 3/4. Got one little spot right there.
So after I caught that nice fish on the rattle trap, my wheel started turning and I thought, these fish are chasing. So I reached in my rod locker and pulled out a bladed jig and started heading towards some hard, gravelly, sandy banks with some docks and stuff on them, and caught these nice fish in this video. And if you notice, about the time that the sun popped out from filtered sun to full sun, these fish got real active for a short period of time, and then the sun went back in behind the clouds and they kind of eased off again. And I found that's very important in the pre-spawn, especially if you can get some sun. It literally is like a light switch for these fish to start feeding and start getting active. So I hope this video helps you understand a little bit about the pre-spawn. I appreciate you watching again. Please hit the like, subscribe button. It'll help me, it'll help you, and have a blessed day.